treat a lot of sicknesses like diabetes and stroke, high blood pressure, spiritual marriage, and also people with financial problems. We attend to them. Sometimes you go to hospital, they will diagnose you all right, but it will be very difficult for them to know what exactly the problem is. Or some of the sicknesses will continue to run tests, go for medical tests, very difficult. So some of these sickness requires a spiritual person with a spiritual eye.
Hi wonderful viewers, welcome to TMP TV. My name is Ruhia, and today we happen to be in the midst of a very well-known Sheik in Tamale who is known for his good works. He happens to be in the person of Sheik Fatawu. So come with me, let's interact with Sheik Fatawu. Sheik, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Inna alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi haqqa qadarihi wa miqdarihi al-azim wa ba'd. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We're here.
Sheik, thank you very much for having us. My beautiful viewers and I would like to interact with you. Okay. So my people, come with me, let's have a talk with Sheik Fatawu. And trust me, what you're about to hear will excite you. I don't need to say much, you hear everything from Sheik here. Yeah. Sheik, so for the sake of my viewers who do not know who Sheik Fatawu is, because I do, so who is Sheik Fatawu?
Well, Sheik Fatawu is a spiritual person in Tamale. Sheik happens to also be a teacher by profession.
Okay.
This work we do, it isn't that when somebody becomes frustrated in life and doesn't know how to go about things and decide to look for ways and means to do people, that is not the case. Sheik grew up from a spiritual home. I happened to grow up with my uncle, who was a spiritual person. So there I started learning the spiritual work. Since he has given me the note or the go ahead to also do it on my own, I've done it for about 10 years now. So God says that whoever hides knowledge that he has given to him, on the day of judgment, the person will question, why did I give you this knowledge and you decide to keep it? I'm a teacher, I teach mathematics and science.
Wow. And
this spiritual knowledge that God has given me, we use the Qur'an and we use herbs also when the situation demands. Okay. So this knowledge that God has given me, I can't keep it. Okay. I must give it back to humanity. So that is why what I do, or that is a brief about Sheik Fatawu.
Wow. That's very, very shocking and very exciting at the same time, because who would have thought Sheik is a maths and science teacher? So see him for your maths problems. So Sheik, what kind of spiritual works are you into?
We treat a lot of sicknesses. You see, sometimes you go to hospital, they will diagnose you all right, but it will be very difficult for them to know what exactly the problem is. Or some of the sicknesses will continue to run tests, go for medical tests, very difficult. So some of these sickness requires a spiritual person with a spiritual eye. Okay. God has given everybody two eyes, but we sometimes our eyes go beyond just having two eyes. Okay. There are certain things that we see. So there are some sickness, there are spiritual sickness. So going in for your remedy at the hospital, definitely you will spend a lot of money there. It will be very difficult to get a remedy there. So a lot of these spiritual sickness, like diabetes. Diabetes has become very common these days, and stroke, and high blood pressure. All these sicknesses, inshallah, we use Quran and herbs to treat them. And also, we attend to people with spiritual marriage. Okay. Someone has spiritual marriage, we attend to them. There is a whole issue on its own. Okay. And also people with financial problems, inshallah, not by our power, but we use the words of the Almighty Allah, which is the Quran, and helps to help people with spiritual financial problems. So this is a brief of what we do at Sheik Fatawu Spiritual Healing Center.
Okay. So Sheik, spiritual marriage. A lot of people talk about dealing with spiritual marriages. Can you take us through the process, the science of spiritual marriages and how you deal with them?
This is very, very interesting.
Yes.
You see, when somebody comes to me, what makes me different from others? Because nowadays, there are a lot of people who call themselves sheikhs, malams. Even some of them cannot even recite the Quran.
Yes.
The person calls himself a sheikh. I'm somebody who can read the Quran or who knows the Quran, even though I human being, to the best of my ability. Okay. You see, when they say spiritual marriage, it's a very broad term.
Okay.
Spiritual marriage, some people have defined that if you having bad dreams, you dream, you can't really tell what the dream is about. You have been dreaming and you are meeting with a man or a woman. All these things, people say it. But spiritual marriage goes beyond this. Okay. Somebody can be having spiritual, financial struggles, and to be as a result of what? Spiritual marriage. Yeah. Even though some of the signs of spiritual marriage are that if a woman is having spiritual marriage or into spiritual marriage, it will be very, very difficult for her to be in a relationship.
Wow.
Like a woman, she's into spiritual marriage. If she's with a man, she can't even explain why is it that whenever I'm with a man, few days time or few months time, I will not even know where the problem is, and the man will just move on and leave you. Okay. And if the woman is able to get married, and if she's able to get married to a man, it will be very difficult for her to conceive. And these are some of the signs that a woman is having a spiritual marriage. And even if she conceives, the fetus will not go more than 3 months. You see that she will have a miscarriage. That's a signs of what? Spiritual marriage. And when she's having a spiritual marriage, she'll be dreaming. Sometimes she will dream as if she has been quelled by a snake, or she's been chased by a snake. And sometimes she dreams and she's meeting with a man. And when she gets up, really she sees that it's as if really she has had an intercourse with a man. So all these are signs of spiritual marriage.
Yes, Sheikh. So when somebody sees these signs of spiritual marriages and then runs to you for help, how do you go into that? Do you give herbs or you take the person through the Islamic way?
So that makes Sheik Fatawu different. Okay. There are people who are into other things. I'm on the Quran and herbs. God has created plants that we should eat them and use it to cure ourselves. So I use verses of the Holy Qur'an together with the herbs. If you come, like I said earlier, I don't just look at your problem blindly like that. I have to first of all have to put you on my computer, know where from this thing. Somebody has a spiritual marriage. Where has the person gotten it from? Is it from their childhood? Is it that from the crowd? Sometimes you go to market, go to churches, mosques, you can get spiritual marriage through those places. Okay. Or somebody perhaps late in the night, you can get spiritual marriage through this. So if you can't, I put you on the computer, you'll be there. Or if you are far away, we can video call. I will let you know where you had it from. Okay. That makes us different.
Wow.
So that is it.
Wow. So Chief, Sheik.
Yeah.
You did mention certain sicknesses, and I'm very, very curious about them because they happen to be very rampant in this part of the world. Yeah. Yes. You mentioned stroke. You mentioned high blood pressure. Yeah. So take us through the stroke.
Stroke, you see, sometimes you go in for stroke medicine, like people who give herbs. They will give you certain things to be rubbing on the parts that are not functional, assuming this my hand and this leg. You see, stroke is not in those areas. Stroke is in the brain.
Wow.
It's just that the cells that coordinates with the arm and the leg, those cells are no more functional. Okay. So if you come to Sheik Fatawu Spiritual Herbal Center, we have herbs and powerful verses of the Quran that will give it to you so that the cells that have refused to function, and this arm and the leg cannot function, inshallah, they will function. We'll give you the verses of the Quran that will write, and there are also herbs that will mix it with. And to base on what our Prophet Muhammad said, that there's no sickness that God has given on this earth except He has given us a remedy or a solution to it. So there's no sickness that we can cure. Just that if you don't know, you don't know. And mind you, anything fake you have seen is original, is there. And if you want the originality of it, come to Sheik Fatawu Spiritual Herbal Center.
So my people, you hear knowledge speaking. Sheik is combining science with spirituality and herbs, because he has told us how stroke comes about. He said stroke comes from the brain, not the leg or the arm. So I'm going to be giving Sheik's number 0533 184919, 0533 184919. Reach out to Sheik for all your spiritual problems, and be sure that you are getting a remedy. Let's go on a short commercial break, and when we are back, we are diving deeper.
We treat a lot of sicknesses like diabetes and stroke, high blood pressure, spiritual marriage, and also people with financial problems. We attend to them. Sometimes we go to hospital, they will diagnose you all right, but it will be very difficult for them to know what exactly the problem is. Or some of the sicknesses will continue to run a test, go for medical tests, very difficult. So some of these sicknesses requires a spiritual person with a spiritual eye.
Welcome back from the commercial break, wonderful viewers. So let's get back to Sheik Fatawu and dive deeper on the stroke. Sheik.
Yes. Yeah.
We spoke about stroke before our commercial break.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
People say, or I hear, that stroke is not just a medical condition. Sometimes it's as a result of spiritual issues. How true is it?
It's very, very, very true. Like I said earlier on, you see, some of the sicknesses, you may be looking at it to be a medical condition. Meanwhile, it's a spiritual problem. Because there are some bad genes. Nowadays, somebody can go to these sheikhs or these malams, or those who are into any other thing. Maybe the person has seen that you will prosper. The person has seen that life is moving on well with you. The person wants you to be there, you will not be able to do anything again. So there are some genes that they can buy, some even buy it from people. There are genes that they can buy for you. In fact, the gene will come and the cells, the nerves that coordinate with the arm or the leg to function, they will come and make it very, very dormant so that it will not be functioning again.
Wow.
And so that you see that the person will having stroke. So if the person gets this type of stroke, that is when you move from hospitals to hospitals. Your case never changes. It's just like that. Okay. So if it happens this way, you need people like us. I'm not just saying only me.
Okay.
We need people like us who will take you through what our computer, know what the cause is, and know what the remedy is for you. If it's a medical condition, there's a way we do it. If it's a spiritual problem, we know how we do it. To your question, yes, some are not medical conditions, some are spiritual.
Okay. My people, you heard Sheik mention, so not all your problems or your sicknesses are medical, some are spiritual. So come and see Sheik Fatawu for your problems, whether medical or spiritual. He's here for you. He's here to help you. He's here to save you from bad genes, save you from spiritual problems. Sheik,
yes.
Let's dive a little deep on blood pressure.
Yeah. So blood pressure, you see, it has become very, very common nowadays because of the foods that we eat. And you see, blood pressure and stroke, there's a coordination. Okay. Because if it is a medical condition, before somebody gets stroke, the person has first of all to get what? Blood pressure. Yeah. You get it? And if it is even a spiritual, because some people, they do it spiritually, they don't want you to know that it's spiritual. They first of all make their blood level to shoot. Okay. And they say you have a high blood pressure. It isn't that you have so much blood. There was somebody who was telling me that he has gone to hospital and they say he has high blood pressure. He was thinking he has so many blood. it is that it's a condition whereby you see that where you see is the heart that pumps blood to our various parts of the body.
Yes.
You see that the blood at where it enters the heart, it will be forming foam, something like foam, no foam ladder. Yeah, just like if you apply soap to soft water, the ladder that it forms. So it will form this ladder between the veins and the heart. So it will make it difficult for the blood to flow very, very well. So if they examine you, they will see that the level of the blood is very, very high. So this is very, very simple. For me, this sickness, when somebody comes to me, I prefer that you go and have a test. Even though if somebody has high blood pressure, the person gets a headache, all right, you feel uncomfortable. But I prefer that you go in for a test before coming to me. The test will tell you this is the level of what? The blood, the blood pressure, how worsen it is. So after me giving you my medicine, inshallah, it's just 3 days that you go in for the test again. Then in that instance, I will have nothing to say. You will now do the talking for me.
Wow.
So high blood pressure is not just a problem at all to us. If you have high blood pressure, contact Sheik Fatawu Spiritual Herbal Center, and it will be a thing of the past. You see, people are on drugs every day. You go to hospital, they give it. You will continue to be taking those drugs. Continue to be taking. We have a medicine, inshallah, to give you within 3 days. Inshallah, go back to the hospital. There was somebody I gave medicine. The person, when they were asking the person, what medicine did you take?
Wow.
So these are herbs that you see in the olden days. Look at our great grandparents. They were on these herbs. We have abandoned these herbs. That is why now sicknesses are very rampant, drugs are very rampant, yet we are not getting the remedies. So come to Sheik Fatawu Spiritual Herbal Center, and inshallah, your high blood pressure will be a history.
Wow. My people, just 3 days for your high blood pressure to disappear. Who says there is no power?
Inshallah.
In the name of Allah.
Inshallah.
Sheikh. What about this hepatitis B? Because a lot of people are dying through this sickness.
Yes. People are saying hepatitis B has no cure. For me, to be frank with you, hepatitis B, your hepatitis B shouldn't be worst before you now contact me. You see, if it is worst, it has already damaged the liver. In that instance, I will have nothing to do. If you go to hospital and they say you have hepatitis B, contact Sheik Fatawu. Somebody can go in for a test, it is 30%, 40%, 50%, even 60% we can still cure it. But if you wait for it to be 80% going, in that instance it has already damaged the liver. You see that the stomach will start protruding. Look at it has already wasted. So immediately you go to hospital and they tell that you have hepatitis B. In fact, contact Sheik Fatawu Spiritual Herbal Center. Wherever place you are. If you are in Ghana, you can come to Tamale. I'm in Tamale. Wherever place you are in Tamale, my boy should come and pick you. And if you are outside Tamale too, wherever place of the world you are, inshallah, we can package the drugs for you to come to you. And if you take it, go in for the test. They will tell you maybe the viruses, because they are caused by virus. They will tell you this is the number of virus that you have, and this is the percentage that has reached. I will give you my medicine for you to take it after 2 weeks. Hepatitis B, we use 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, inshallah, go back to the hospital to see whether they will know actually what medicine you have taken. Inshallah.
Sheikh, so during your introduction, you mentioned that you do solve financial problems.
Yes.
Can you take us through how you solve such problems? Because you mentioned that you only use the word of Allah, that's through the Quran, and then herbs.
Sheik Fatawu solves financial problems. See, now the world is built on money. After life and health, the next thing every person should pray for is what? Is money. So we help people with financial problems. And this is a very broad term. Depending on your situation. If it is a startup capital that you need, contact Sheik Fatawu. I will help you to get a startup capital. If it is you are selling something, you have a business, and the business does not grow, and if you come to Sheik Fatawu, there are ways and means that I will do. so that your business will grow. So these are some of the ways that I do to help people with financial problems. So don't say I didn't mention the points that you have. The only financial problem that I don't solve is money doubling.
Okay.
People do call me or come to me that they want money doubling. That one I don't do it.
Okay.
I don't do money doubling.
Okay.
However, if you come to me, there are ways that I will do for you to get startup capital.
Okay.
But I don't do money doubling.
Okay.
I'm very frank here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sheik, so with about the startup capital, let's say somebody walks into your house.
Yeah.
The person doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
The person finds it hard to feed.
Yeah.
How do you intend to help the person with a startup capital?
You see, there's something that we call a lottery.
Okay.
Sometimes, if the situation demands, if you come, I'll put you my computer. The situation demands that we should do the lottery number for you. I'll do it. And the lottery, I don't just do it anyhow. Okay. Because for me, the lottery that we do is 100% guaranteed. And it's very involving. And I don't do lottery for somebody twice.
Wow.
If I'm to do lottery for you, especially if it's in Ghana here, I have to make sure that you have a huge amount of money to stick it before I give you the number. Because I don't do it for somebody twice. The lottery Ghana here, I do the national, only the Saturday own.
Okay.
And Germany, there's another one, we do 6 out of 49. If you go to US, we do the Powerball. Okay. So wherever place that you are, provided there's lottery in your country, if the situation demands, inshallah, not by my power, but by the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And my lottery, if you come, I start the work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday night, inshallah, I'll get you the numbers. And the numbers are 100% assured. However, you don't have to share it with anybody. If you are coming as a group, let me know that you are coming as a group. But I don't just do it like that. We, per the ethics of this work that we do, the training that they have given to us, I usually use lottery to help people when maybe you have run out of money, you are maybe in debts. They are chasing you, people are after you for their money. In that instance, there are ways that also do to get a lottery for you. Okay. But not that you are already okay in life and you come to me for lottery number again. I will not mind you. If you already have something to do, if you come to me, I will help you what you are doing for it to boom for you. But not lottery again. And lottery is for those who are owing. You have taken bank loan, you want to pay, you now want money. That one is clear. I will do it for you after that. We all repent, even though Allah does not support it. But the situation demands, we'll do it and ask for forgiveness.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay. Thank you very much for having us, Sheik. We really appreciate your time. Yes. So, my people, you all heard from Sheik Fatawu. He solves every kind of spiritual problem. He gives lottery, but not just anyhow. So you can reach out to him to help you solve your spiritual problems. Even if he hasn't mentioned your problem, reach out to him. If he can, he will. If he cannot, or if he doesn't, he will let you know that he's not into those things. So reach out to him on 0533 184 919. 0533 184 919. So as Sheik mentioned, you don't have to be in Ghana for him to solve your problem. Wherever in the world you are, give him a call and he will be sure to help you. And make sure you call Sheik on video to confirm that you are speaking to Sheik Fatawu, because there are a lot of fraudsters in this modern Ghana or in this modern world. So make sure to call him on WhatsApp, video call, to confirm that you are speaking with Sheik Fatawu before you lay your problems and get your solution. Thank you and see you in our next episode. Bye.